What is up, everybody? Today we have a great video. I cut cards manually, I altered them, and I sent them in to get grading for scientific purposes just to see the results that we would get. And today you're going to see those results and that cutting process that happened a few months ago. I also wanted to make a quick little note. We just hit 1,000 subscribers yesterday. I cannot be more grateful. Thank you guys so much for all of the love and support. And for that, I will be giving away this PSA 9 Sylveon from Evolving Skies to one lucky person. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is like and comment on any single one of my videos or shorts. I am most likely going to be picking from a long form, and of course also be subscribed. I also have some more cards that I will be giving away with this. And maybe I'll do a little autograph for the 1,000 sub, a little first autograph going out on the channel. So we'll see how that goes. But again, I thank you guys so much for everything, and we'll see you at 10K, baby. We have 3 cards right here, all from different eras. So these are all cards I like, so this is gonna hurt me to do this, but we're running an experiment because we wanna see if CGC will still grade cut cards. Hopefully we can get some solid results here. I'm gonna be using scissors and like a big paper cutter. For the name of science, we're gonna get right into this. This is gonna hurt. Oh, that is a very beautiful card, by the way. Pretty clean too, actually, from this era. Maybe I should just grade it with PSA. I don't know. But I did get this inspiration from, of course, ShinyVert. He did a video a couple of years ago, and they graded 3 cards that he sent in that he cut by hand with scissors. And they should be able to tell when you cut with scissors. You got crusty scissors here versus an actual card press. I feel like it would have like a different kind of line of cut, like, because we're cutting along it, but that would just be stamping down, and it's probably different sharpness. But as an established grading company, they should know. And I want to get this close for y'all, but we're just gonna go make sure it's straight across, and we are cut through. That does hurt. This is a beautiful card, but all in the name of science. We got to figure this out. I'm kind of tempted to go laterally here, but I think I might just kind of cut at an angle. And so if you don't know, if I like cut right here and it was like just Alakazam's head, then they wouldn't grade it because you need the majority of the card. So I think they would grade the bottom, but not the top piece. But we're gonna go for a little diagonal cut. And this card is already pretty damn beat up. It might not look like it, but on the back it is. So that's why we're going to be using this one. And just up from that corner a little bit, and we're gonna cut his toes straight off. Okay, so already there's kind of like a bend here, so that could be sketchy. They might notice that, and that is a really sharp angle. I don't think I wanted it to be that sharp of an angle, so that could also throw them off, but I guess we're gonna see once we submit these cards. And finally, we have the Zacian level X. Now, what I really want to happen with this is for them to catch these and not grade them. And I want them to catch this and not grade them because it's good for their company to be able to spot these, and it's good for the hobby, it's good for collectors, because a lot of people do love collecting miscut cards. But if there's somebody with a pair of scissors that can just miscut cards all they want, and grading companies are grading it, then there's a huge problem there and it needs to be addressed. So hopefully that's kind of what we're seeing here. And we're gonna go with the lateral cut here and see what happens. I don't know if this is gonna give it a different cut than the scissors or what, and if maybe it'll replicate looking like the actual card press. But hopefully, honestly, I just really want them to not grade this. It'd be funny if they did, and if they did end up grading these, then it would be on them to fix that. Gonna go for the cut right here. But people do love grading or collecting miscut cards. I think I might have taken too much off of that, honestly. Need a little more than that. And there we go. So now he's looking like that. We're gonna sleeve him up and we're gonna get this CGC submission going. Editing Elliot here. Just wanted to go over a little bit of the process of grading through CGC. So if you just follow these steps, you can get your cards graded. If you don't want to listen to this, just skip ahead like 45 seconds. I did do these altered cards on economy because I didn't have enough for a bulk submission, but you really just put in the date, you put in Pokemon, you put in the set, and then the Pokemon's name as well as number within the set, and that'll pretty much bring anything up. With PSA, you have to be a lot more specific, but CGC was pretty good at this, and then you just continue and check out. I hope this was somewhat useful to some of you. All right, people, today is the day we finally got the CGC grades back. So we're gonna get right into that right now. I'm about to be on spring break, so all my stuff is packed and I am ready to go. But just in the nick of time, I did get these cards in. Here we go. Final reveal. Okay. They might have passed the test here, people. I know CGC has been getting a lot of flack recently, especially when I started filming this video. But let's pull out these cards and see what we got. So these, if you don't know, I did cut cards, send them to CGC to see if they would grade them, because they have done this in the past, but it looks like they passed the test. These do have the altered designation right there. Yeah, so this one does as well. Yep, designated as altered, and same with this guy right here. So we did have the Pikachu that we altered. This is actually a very big W for CGC because I know they've had issues with this in the past. Let's see, this is just a Toxicroak from Diamond and Pearl era, and then we had a beautiful, now altered Alakazam. It's pretty cool that they were actually able to catch it this time, and a good thing for the company overall. But yeah, I know that they've been catching a lot of flack recently. People are saying they should just leave the graded card industry and just go back to magazines, but they're holding their own out there. Again, I'm not the hugest fan with them. I've graded probably thousands of cards with them, and it wasn't my thing. I moved on to PSA. It's more of what I collect, more of what I like. I definitely want to try this experiment with more companies. I know Tag is up and coming. It'd be cool to try that with PSA, BGS. I'm sure they would all catch it, but just a pretty cool experiment overall. I mean, not views wise, probably not the outcome I was anticipating. It would have been crazy if they actually graded this, and it would have exposed huge problems, but I know other people have done this in the past and have exposed this problem, so it's good to see that they actually fixed it. But I hope this is kind of educational for you guys and a little bit helpful, put a little better light on CGC, and as I've said like 5 times already, take some flack off of, or they've been taking flack, but just putting them under a better light. Pretty cool that they were able to catch that. They should. I think I'm talking in circles here, but I mean, as a huge, massive corporation that deals solely, not solely, but deals with grading cards, you should have all of your bases covered, especially when it comes to altered cards. And I'm glad that they were able to catch this. I would like to try this again, and I don't know, maybe like sand the edges. I don't know, like if there's another way to mimic cut of a actual card press, but at that point I feel like it would be going too far, and it would be more like, oh, this asshole is trying to alter cards to grade and sell to people, which no, I wouldn't be doing that. It'd just be, I don't know, and it would also feel a little scummy, like, oh, I gotcha, now your entire company is gonna take a lot of heat. So in a sense, I would like to experiment and see like what you could try to like almost get away with, but at the same time it would seem scummy, and I don't think I would feel good about that outcome. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Those are just my thoughts. Love to hear what you guys think, and maybe what company you would want to see us try out next. But I appreciate everybody watching, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.